Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin and I'm an artist. I work in several different mediums, but today I am going to review this watercolor set that I got from Amazon. So it's actually not a full set, it just is 6 different pans. Well, these are really cute. I have kids that will enjoy this, so we will give it to them. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, there's only nothing in the box, but here they are. So literally this is just 6 full pans of watercolors. These are semi-moist, which I'm not 100% what that means. This is Artist Watercolor, and they are from White Nights, which I believe is also the St. Petersburg company, and they are a watercolor brand out of Russia. So I've never used them before. I can't even read. Okay, so it says set of 6 Nevskaya Palitra. Okay, I am very confident I said all of that wrong, but here we go. Most people know of it as the White Nights collection. So this is only 6. This is kind of their like pastels. And inside is just the full pan, so it's not a half, and it does have a number. It says 367, so I'm not sure whether that corresponds to the color here. It looks like it does. This is rose quartz, and the reason why I was a little hesitant to buy this brand, and I was actually looking at buying this for my first set last year. This is coral. This is really pretty. They only come in full pans though, and I'm more of a half pan girl, but I do like them, and they're very pretty. Now they call themselves semi-moist, so I'm gonna push down. And I know what they kind of mean. It's almost like if you took a piece of like taffy. It's almost like a taffy consistency. You could kind of press it down and mold it a little bit. More than like a Winsor Newton Cotman pan, for example. But it's still pretty hard in there. So that's the coral. That's a pretty color. So I'm going to open the pink peony next. And I'm going to just make sure there's, yep, there's another color. So let's see. The other thing too is when you need a new pan, like if you run out of this is pink peony. If you ran out of it, you would have to buy a whole new set. Here in the US, buying these individually are not readily available. Maybe there is a way to get them, but I haven't seen them in a like Blick or Jerry's or anything like that. So there's the pink peony. Here's lilac. Then you need to wait, Damon. You need to wait.
Can you open it?
Wait. So here's lilac. That's very pretty. I would call that lavender, so I'm going to open the lavender now, and I'm kind of wondering what lavender will be like. Ooh, that's pretty. That's more of a blue. I would call that periwinkle. I do like the names. You know, I do like rose quartz, coral, lilac, lavender, royal blue. Those names make sense to me. Phthalo blue, viridian, Quinisidrone red. Those, I don't really like those names. I know they're like very artsy and traditional, but those names don't speak to me. I like these ones. These names make sense. So now I am going to wet my paintbrush and try these out. So as you can see, I have made up a little sheet for myself, and let's try this out. So I'm going to go with the rose quartz, and I'm just dipping my brush in, and they get moist pretty quickly. It doesn't take a lot to activate this, and it's almost like it's very thick, so this will be interesting. So let's try. This is rose quartz. Oh, pretty. It's almost opaque, to be honest. I don't see a lot of transparency, which honestly I kind of like. But if you see, it's almost like a gouache to me. This is very... Guys, be quiet. I'm doing something. Now I can see there's some transparency, but you really have to wet it down. Yeah, this is nice and thick. I like that. All right, so that was the rose quartz. So next we're going to try the coral. And I'm going to just put it right under it. Okay, this is a little bit more orangey, very pretty. Nice and thick, just like that rose quartz. I apologize, I have children running about. Tried to put them all down for a nap and nobody did that. And I can kind of spread it out, and I can, you know, it does get pretty transparent as you really water it out. It's interesting. So for my pans, I have a set of Windsor. Hey, Nico, be quiet. I have a set of Winsor Newton Cotmans, which I love. And, you know, I'm really liking these colors. None of these colors are like the ones I have in my set, and I like these because I've been doing a lot of like botanical watercolors lately, which, you know, is a little bit new for me, but I'm liking them, and these colors will complement that really nicely. All right, I'm gonna go with this lilac.
Hold on.
Like that. Yeah, that's pretty. This is nice and thick. And you can get an opaque look, but you can move it around and get something very transparent too. So they're pretty versatile in that way. Notice how this rose quartz kind of dry. You could see, you know, the line of demarcation, if you will, between where I laid it down really thickly and where I kind of added a lot of water. So this seems like there's a little bit of a learning curve. It's different from my, you know, the behavior of my Cotmans. I also use Daniel Smith in their tubes, and that's the other one that I really like. So yeah, the colors are spectacular. I really like this. I'm glad I got this set. It was perfect just to try them out, and then also to have these really beautiful colors that will look great with my botanicals I'm doing. I do a lot of flowers, roses, that sort of thing. And here is the royal blue. And blue is always my least favorite color because I don't use it very often. This is very pretty, and I like, it's just a touch more bluer than the lavender, which is interesting. Royal blue has kind of, you know, it makes you think it will be a little bit more rich and dark, but this isn't really rich or very dark. I mean, it's rich, it looks really good, but it's not, you know, that royal blue color I think most people here in the United States think of. But those are the colors, and let's let them just dry for a minute. Now, I'm gonna just actually put these into an Altoid box, and I'm going to glue them down.
Yeah.
And so I use Altoid boxes as kind of my palette for watercolors when I just need, you know, enough for a small amount. So that's what I will do. So now I'm going to try to really hold these up. I've got some good natural light in here, so hopefully these are true to what they look like in reality. Yeah, these look really good, and just like you can really see what added water will do to these. So I'll have to definitely get used to that. But anyways, there we go. And they're drying pretty quickly. I mean, this rose quartz is already nice and dry. So that looks great. So there you have it. So I'm excited to use these. And for $20, you know, less than $20, I got 6 full pans of these really nice rich colors that look great. And yeah, I'll definitely be using these. So there you go. If you guys have any questions, let me know in your comments and I'll get back to you. Have a great day.
Mommy.